Coach. This is your first Brick City homecoming game as head coach of the RIT Tigers. What was this night like for you overall?
You know, it was great. You come out here, you can feel the energy. You even felt it outside the building when you're walking in, and that's always a really cool feeling. Kind of gives you a little bit of a playoff vibe, right? Obviously a great result and a real good effort by our players.
A slow start to the game, but what a turnaround in that second period. What was the message in the locker room? How were you able to motivate these guys?
Well, motivation was key. Maybe a little threatening at times, but in all seriousness, we know what we're capable of. We knew what we wanted to do. We weren't really doing it, and we just needed to dig in a little bit. And you credit the guys; they did it. You know what? We have a line of seniors in Phil Jacques, Adam Jeffrey, and Austin Brimmer. Those guys got us going. Right, a huge goal by those three guys, and then guys started to fill. And obviously Simon Isabel, his line had a real good night. You know, they were cashing in on a bunch of them. But we had a lot of contributions, gave it a lot of first pucks or first college goals. That's always a fun thing. So it was just the right response, but the credit goes all to the players.
Kurbacek in that first period really kept this game from looking completely different. How much credit do you give to him?
Well, we've got a few things that we give out as player of the games stuff, like a couple of fun things for the guys to rally around, and everybody wanted to give him one, but there were so many other good performances. But I'll tell you, if he doesn't play the way he plays, we have no chance in this game. So for me, he was our MVP. Obviously, some guys had some really good efforts and did some individual things, but he was certainly exactly what we needed in the pipes.
You guys are back at the Gene Policini Center next weekend. How important is it to keep this momentum going while you guys have this home stretch here?
Well, we talked about it in the room just like 5 minutes ago. This feeling is the feeling that we search for in this game. And when you get that, like, winning's addictive. And you got to want it, and our program's done a lot of it, and we got to get back there, and we got to get that feeling. So capturing it hopefully just gives the guys a little bit more motivation that some of these things are worth the effort, and our guys dug in deep tonight, and they really turned that game around, so I'm really proud of the group.
And the first star of the game from your RIT Tigers, 1 goal, 2 assists, number 12, Simon Isabel. And there they are tonight.
Simon Isabel, 3-point game, family in attendance as we send it downstairs to Kim. Go ahead, Kim.
For your first goal of the season, but your first 3-point night of your career, how were you able to find that spark there, especially after kind of a slow start?
I mean, I think this crowd says it all. Like, it's hard not to play well in front of these fans. They come out every single game for us, and this night is always special for us. So,
I mean, you know this game better than anybody. How were you able to motivate those first-year players tonight? I mean, they had a hell of a night too.
I mean, like I said, I don't think there was much to say tonight. Like, this crowd speaks for itself again. Like, if you're not pumped for this game, there's an issue.
You guys had a little bit of penalty trouble in that first period. How were you able to play a clean game throughout the rest of the night and stay out of the box?
I mean, after the first, I didn't think we played that great of a first period. So after the first, Homer pumped us up in the room, and I think that made a difference. Told us to stay disciplined, and like I said, makes a big difference.
What do you have to do now to keep this momentum going?
I mean, just play the same way. Like I still think we have way more in us, but yeah, keep working hard.